Yo.
What up, what up?
Word to your mother.
Word to your mother?
I don't know.
Well, we come down here to the Dirty Turtle, test out all the modifications we've been doing.
I just had a thought.
What?
We've never shown anyone my belts.
Oh no, we haven't.
Here.
So
I'm a OCD, so I gotta go left strap first.
Left strap first.
These are the Simpson.
Hold on. It's not so loud.
Huh?
What?
Here comes more.
Vicious gang of four-wheelers.
And dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes. We're down here right in the middle, right in front of Bobby's Hill, so it's busy.
I obviously haven't put the money into an ISPC. I'd like to have one day. So I got the suspension. But with these belts, definitely make sure suspension seat not give as much. These are the 5-point Simpsons.
So what's so different about them? They just look like regular belts.
I'm gonna tell you. First, you got a strap for your Hans device, 2-inch up here, 3-inch down here. But I have this nifty gadget in here. You probably can't see it.
It's.
I have a ratchet, so I can get as tight as I want to get.
Uh-huh.
Now I always tighten my laps first, and then I worry about tightening my shoulders. The only bad thing about these is when you put them in, when you install them, you gotta really have everything dialed in just right so that when you ratchet, it pulls it to the middle. You can see mine are a little bit off in the middle, so I need to take them apart and adjust them a bit. But when you get all the way tight in these things, you will not move. But I always wait and I do my laps first and then my shoulders, and so you get crashing down something, you ain't gonna move. A lot of suspension seats will give as you're riding, and that's not good.
And you can never pull that lap belt tight enough.
No.
A regular style. So
I've never been able to. And when you want to get out of your razor, it's so easy. You just reverse it and you're out. Just pull the buckle and that's it.
So if you're racing,
I think
definitely.
It's a must.
This should be a mandatory thing, I think.
And the nice thing with these is if you're crawling, you want to just wear your laps, you know you're super, super tight. And then when they're loosened up, if you need to sneak out and look over the edge, you can real quick and just slip them right back on.
So you're racing, you're hill killing, you don't have money for the ISP style containment seats, then, and all you got suspension seats, then, you know, go ahead and spend $300 on.
The PRPs are 300. These are a little more, the Simpson ones, but I like the Simpson ones better. They've got a better ratchet. No matter how muddy they get, they still work. The PRPs are great. I just think they need a better ratchet. Seems like they rust a little bit, but mine don't.
So we got here, we took a little scoop the loop around the main trail. Our belt, we don't know her belt temperatures. We don't have a belt temp gauge, and we forgot the gun at the house. But mine's got a way stiffer secondary spring on it, so we think maybe it should be generating more heat as long as she's not slipping. And my belt's showing the hottest I got it in low, just creeping around, is 120 degrees. So far so good. But found a little area. We're just gonna start out slow and test some stuff out. So I'm gonna
do 4 low and just see if I can just creep it, what she does creeping. This is the gear reduction and clutch test.
Well, let's go test it.
All right,
Test one.
I'm gonna go peek at it.
So I'm gonna try this right here. It's got a couple undercut ledges in it. I don't know if you can tell, but from my point of view, you didn't slip a tire one time. Didn't sound like your motor lugged out.
Low.
Nothing.
She's low.
I mean, that's... Well, there you go. We rolled up to this hill, and Amber just had that look in her eye, and so we talked about it. She won't break nothing before we go to Hawk Pride, but she just had that look in her eye, and so I come up here to film, and she's asking me which way to go, and Isaac kind of, you know, throwing it out there, the size of the ledges, and she obviously decided that there were 0 F's given, and I barely got the camera on in time before she comes flying up here.
I don't know that my belt's grabbing like it should.
Why you say that?
I don't know, I feel like I had to work too hard.
Oh, that was not an easy climb. It looks...
I heard something go, pow, whap, and I was like, oh, please let that be a rock.
Probably. Well, I tell you it was. Look at that big rectangle one right there.
No.
It got moved, so we'll see the video.
We'll see what whapped me.
What whapped you. From down here, it don't look like nothing. But, yeah,
I had to work for it a little bit.
She gets that wild look in her eye, and she's like, I don't care if the camera's running, I'm going up it now.
Well, my body says when it's ready.
I got it.
And Sprinkle says when she's ready.
I don't know if I was able to get you centered in the frame the whole time, but...
I thought you were ready. And you were. I just said I'll go.
Yeah, you did it.
I got up it.
I told him
Are you going?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
It is a little sketchy. You was bouncing and jumping all over the place.
Yeah, okay.
That's the hill climbing days.
I had to work for it.
Well, that's a hill climb. That ain't a rock crawl.
Yeah, that's a hill climb.
It's a rough hill climb with all them rocks sticking out. Off camber. It's good. It's good one. So this is Orange Crusher, one of our favorite trails here at the Turtle. She's going down and getting in Sprinkles. That's a nasty undercut, so she's gonna give it up in Sprinkles, see what happens. Last time I tried this with our old setup, I smoked a belt once my right rear got on that undercut. So far the tires, gear reduction, clutching, everything's been great, so we'll see here what Amber can do. It's slick, they've had some rain.
Whew. That side hill was steep. I'm out of breath. Or maybe it's just because I showed him the line. Woo woo! The gear reductions are legit.
So, that was Orange Crusher.
Yes, it was fun.
I heard you said you got mad at me. Talking, you probably, yeah, I know they heard what you said in the video, but you told me when you were talking all that smack when we were both coming down the hill.
I know.
So,
I hate when you out climb me. I'm too competitive.
It doesn't happen very often, so I'm loving it. Haha, 4-seater. That's just the difference between 4-seaters, 2-seaters, buggies.
It's just because I went first.
Yep.
And I could have gave it the woo pow.
You showed me the line.
I know.
But
you know I don't like to win. No, and I don't win.
Never have we ever. It's a little, I don't know if it's been raining or what, but it's a little wet. Slippery out here. Rocks are always slick down here, but there's moisture on them. And that's been the easiest we've ever climbed that. I mean, I think I spun my wheels a little. I don't think once you got up it, once your front wheels got up it, I don't think you spun at all.
Once I got my line, but I could have gave it the woo pow, but it's so hard when you don't want to break anything before a big ride in a couple of days. So I kind of babied her a little bit.
Yeah.
But she got up. She got up.
But like we've been talking about in the last couple of the gearing and the clutching video, we've totally accomplished what we were trying to do.
Yes, that's true.
We made that, you know, if you got a setup similar to ours with the gear reduction, you're gonna make that so much easier than your buddies without it. I promise. I mean, it is, I can't describe how tickled I am with the performance of the tires and the reduction.
He's getting it all in one whammy. I'm just getting used to reduction. I already had the tires, but it is a big difference. Normally I would have smelled my belt. My belt's smoking and I better get off of it. Yeah,
we're having, theoretically, she's got a lighter spring than I do in the 4-seater. So if we were having any problems, she would be the first to be slipping, which she's not. We were concerned with the mega stiff spring in the 4-seater. We were kind of concerned about belt temps, but once I climbed that, got up around there, I was at 119 degrees.
Did you say the stiffer spring in the secondary?
Secondary, yes.
I don't know, you might have.
I don't know. The stiffer secondary springs is what we've got.
Just trying to be very informative.
So it's not heating up at all, so we're gonna try it in hers when we order it, get it in. So, but yeah, night and day difference. I mean, yes. Truly changes the riding experience. It's weird how much of a drastic change that is.
It is. It's nice.
All right, so this is another little trail we like to hit. I don't know that it's got a name, but it's got some undercuts, stuff in it people's been bypassing that it wasn't like this the last time we were here. So these little step ups will be nice to see what we got going on with the reduction. So check this out. Sound like there's another little ledge up there. This is the rock types at Dirty Turtle. She just knocked a big step out of there. So actually might have made it a little bit easier for me than before. Well, you broke this one down here for me.
I broke it?
Yeah, you knocked a big chunk of rock out of it. I think you made it easier. We'll see.
Man, sprinkles in our butts.
I don't remember these two being here.
Is this the one we went up?
This is the one we went up with Romy, and all it was that ledge up there, I think. Well, yeah, we can edit it. But yeah, you knocked this big chunk out right here.
You're welcome.
I told him that's like what happens here. The rocks aren't solid rock. Kind of always changing.
Well, give me time to shimmy.
I will.
You can see how steep some of this is. Let's see the amber cam. It is taller than my knee. You can't really see. So midway up my thigh, probably 2.5 foot ledge. First ledge. Here comes the first. Nothing. No big deal for the gear reduction. What's it at?
That's heating up since I got up there. When I first started out, it read 128 as the high, but it was 119 coming up that. I'm happy with it.
That's a pretty good ledge. About 2.5 foot, maybe. It was above my knee.
Yeah.
But I think I'm taller than I am. I saw that on camera, so
It might have been.
it could have been 7 foot tall. If you go by my height standard.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna shimmy. Want to catch this next ledge on video. And once again, I'm in flip-flops. Terrible choices on my part. But I was ready to come ride today. I have time to worry about shoes. Okay, here's the next ledge. Oh, I'm out of shape. I think someone cheated and put some logs. Oh, that's not nice. But if you gotta get up, it's nice. Might have helped me get up, I don't know. Probably.
Done riding an afternoon down here at the Turtle. My impression, as you probably heard from the video, gear reduction, 35-inch tires, and no belt slip, and that setup we got in there, it feels freaking great. It feels like a whole new machine. And I don't know about Amber, but I was just telling her, I really feel I've got a lot more control popping up on stuff, and this is definitely the easiest ride I've ever had down here, as far as no tire spin, not having to hit anything super fast to get up it, and it's
yes, they crawled easier.
I like it. I highly recommend the gear reduction 35-inch tires. The clutch setup on the 4-seater seems to be working. The highest belt temperature we got all afternoon was 130 degrees, so that is huge improvement. Amber played around on Puckett's playground a little bit,
which I've never made it up before.
No, that was the waterfall over there area.
Oh.
The playground where you were trying just to get up on those vertical walls.
Yeah.
With her spring, we did get a little whiff of belt smell, once, twice maybe. So
yeah,
we're gonna put that heavier spring in hers, because it's obviously not building up heat, what I was concerned about. But this is definite game changer, and she's still on the fence, I think. What did you feel like?
I'm just getting used to it. No, it made stuff a lot easier. It's just hard, that fast hill climber in me. Have to. But I did climb a hill. I've never made it up.
Last time you went up that hill, you tell them.
It was the greatest day ever, though. I didn't make it, but you know how you see people crash and they come over and they land on all 4 wheels? I'd never done that before, and of course no one got it on video.
That's my fault.
But I did. I went up and whoosh, and I went forwards and I stuck the landing, and it was the greatest thing ever. That's one of my proudest Razor moments. I landed and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did it. I crashed.
So, but you know, the low is definitely low. It is super low.
It's low.
But I like it. I mean, you know, cruising around the trail, not going super fast, you know.
The high's still peppy.
Oh yeah, high's crazy. But I don't know, she's still on the fence. Like she says, she's on that, not on the fence about the gear reduction, maybe a lesser rate, or maybe she just needs to get used to, you know, in her hill climb situations. I still feel, and it looked like to me, that there's plenty of wheel speed on the hill that you did do. And I guess maybe I just had to work really hard on that hill. It's sketchy. It didn't look like nothing. It didn't look like nothing at the bottom, and then you realize it's off camber and all them different rocks jutting out, and it tossed you around a little bit, but you did it.
It was fun.
It was fun. It's a fun day riding. So yeah, the gear reduction is definitely awesome. It definite. You want to be the ultimate trail rider.
It's a must.
Out of your group of buddies, I mean, just dive into it. It was.
And Steven outclimbed me on one thing.
For one time, I finally outclimbed Amber. One time. So.
I want to talk about it.
So.
Are you just cool. Basking in the glory?
Nah, I mean, the camera was doing something weird.
Okay.
But yeah, I am. I'm basking in my glory, but then you put me to shame on over there by the waterfalls.
I know, me and Sprinkles were like, I don't think so. And then a group of dirt bikers were like, are you gonna go up it?
And we got none of that on camera, because like I was saying, when Amber gets in her head that she's doing something, you better be ready, because she ain't waiting on you.
Yeah, I gotta go. When Sprinkles says she's ready and I say I'm ready, we gotta go.
So the most expensive part about the gear reduction, if you do it yourself, is the wheels and tires. But
very worth it. Very, very worth it.
And I will say, you know, I don't know all the different brands I've had, but these Roxxzillas bite.
I know.
They bite.
I love them.
It's a good tire. We like it. And for being the sticky, soft compound, they're really not tearing out yet. So
not yet.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But so everybody, thanks.
Have Everyone say bye to Sprinkles.
Yeah, bye Sprinkles. Vlad's up in there in the back somewhere. So
Thanks for watching. Subscribe.
thanks for watching.
I remembered to say subscribe.
We really appreciate it. Thank you for watching.
Please, please, please subscribe.